Hi, so we have a new moon in Leo. It's on Sunday the 8th of August, and that is at 14:50 GMT Greenwich Mean Time. So that is actually 10 to 3 in the afternoon in the UK. So if you're anywhere else in the world, you will need to adjust those times accordingly. Now, this energy, obviously Leo energies are very kind of passionate, they're very confident, they're very communicative, and you know, as Leo being my star sign, I know Leo very well. I have, my rising sign is Scorpio, and I have many elements of Scorpio to me, and it wasn't until I studied more astrology that I realised how much I had Scorpio within me, and I had never had any idea that I had Scorpio within me. However, Leo was always my star sign, so it's something that I very much connected with. From a very young age, I was very interested in planets and horoscopes, so I know the Leo energy very well. So this energy around this new moon, it's all about communication, it's looking at excess, it's looking at romance, and it's looking at prosperity. So when we think about the Leo energy, and everybody has elements of Leo within them, even if you might be way off the mark and you're nothing like a Leo, we all have certain elements of us, because we have elements of every single star sign within us. So, you know, it's about being bright, it's about being confident, it's about communication, it's about better expressing yourself. And it's also about the confidence to tell someone how you feel. So this could even be within yourself. Like, are you telling yourself how amazing you are, how beautiful you are, how magical you are? And are you expressing yourself to others about how you truly feel about things? So it's very important, this energy, to be communicative. And quite often, a lot of my clients have blocked throat chakras, and this is your chakra here, and this is because you're not communicating enough, you're not allowing yourself to express yourself. And the minute that you are more authentic and true to yourself, the easier it will be to express yourself, the easier it will be to say, this is me. And you know, people will either move away from your energy or they will come to you, but the right people that are right for you will 100% come to you and will stick by you. So it's important to look at those aspects. Where are you kind of holding back on communication because you don't want to rock the boat, or you don't want people to see a side of you that has always been there, but you've kind of tried to hide it away? And remember, sometimes there's elements of us that we didn't even know were there. We grow into new people all the time. We're constantly evolving, we're constantly changing, just like fashion, really. And so it's important to understand that sometimes it can be a difficult and uncomfortable process, but it has to happen in order for us to evolve. And that is why we're here. And there's no other reason why we're here. We're here to learn all these different elements within, and whether that is uncomfortable or difficult or hard, it's here for our growth. If we wanted an easy time, we wouldn't have come to earth, we would have stayed in the spirit realms where everything is very easy, I assure you. So that is what we need to look at. We need to, you know, the elements of Leo are very confident, they're performers, they're you know, they love to be out on the stage. You know, obviously I'm a singer, so I 100% I'm a Leo, but they love to express themselves, they're very creative, and so we want to look at where you're using your creativity and where you're expressing yourself. And this is also looking about confidence. So, you know, when you look at your confidence, where would you scale yourself? Are you very underconfident and you've got quite a lot of self-confidence issues? Or are you overly confident where you could be maybe a little bit too overpowering and, you know, people might feel quite intimidated by you? So it's important to get that balance, because we don't want to be too overconfident where, you know, it's great to be confident, but, you know, sometimes if you're too over there, then people can be a little bit skeptical of wanting to be near you. So we need to look at that, and we need to see where we've got that balance. So if you're very insecure with confidence, it's important to look at why this is happening. Was there a trauma from childhood, or even present day within a job, or something that was said to you in childhood that took your confidence away? We need to look at any knockbacks within our life, because with Leos, you know, Leos are one of the signs that whenever they get a knockback, they will just pick themselves back up. And, you know, I've had many knockbacks in my time, especially when I was in a band, and we were trying to get music deals and things, and you're constantly getting those rejections, or you're going for auditions, and it's a really tough game. And I was forever having to just pull myself back up and put myself back out there again. So this is what we're looking at here, about how can you better your confidence skills. So if you have a knockback, not allow it to completely push you back and make you feel like you can never try something again, because it's incredibly important to know that we all have failures, we all have knockbacks, but that is why we're here. here. We're here to kind of grow and to evolve and know that we can create magic, but sometimes it's just not the right time, or that particular thing wasn't right for us. And it's kind of, you know, when doors close, it's for our own protection, as we always say. So let's look at that. And are there anyone, you know, if you are underconfident or overconfident, is there anyone within your life or anyone you look up to? That could be a celebrity, it could be someone on social media, it could be a friend, a family, who you feel has that balance. So they're not overconfident, but they're not underconfident, and they have just a really nice balance of confidence without arrogance. And if you do feel there's someone like that, maybe observe them, look at what they do that, you know, you would like to be like, or maybe even ask them what it is that they did. You know, if you do have self-confidence issues, please contact me, because this is something we can work on. It's very much in the subconscious mind, and there's energy layers, and you just need to start clearing those layers in order to get to what the root cause is, and then we can clear it. So that is one of those elements. So we also want to look at kind of knowing the beauty and magic within you, like I said, and that all comes into play with that kind of confidence. When we're looking at the confidence, how would you kind of change things? How would you show up differently in order to express that within you and getting that perfect balance? So that's very, very important. We also need to look at kind of, have you got, you know, enough of the elements? So when we look at all balances within a Leo energy, you know, brightness, confidence, communication, that romance, that prosperity, what are your levels? So maybe write them down, get a pen and paper and write down all of them, and just do out of 10 where you think your communication is, where you think where are you excessive, where is your romance levels, are you giving enough to your relationships? Are you maybe single and you're wanting to get out there but you've been afraid? Where can you look at maybe creating more confidence with that? And looking at your prosperity, where do you maybe not believe in yourself? Because prosperity comes with believing in yourself, believing your worth. We all have the ability to be prosperous. You know, nobody was ever brought here to suffer. We obviously choose our different paths on how we come here. I'm a true believer of that. We choose different environments to learn and grow from. But we can change that, and we can get out of those situations. You know, many clients of mine have had a really, really hard life. They've had really, really poor backgrounds, and they have 100% changed that mindset, and they believe in themselves, and now they're doing amazingly. So it's about looking at that as well within you. So when we look at our new moon intentions, we need to look at where we feel we believe and what we believe within ourselves. But we also need to remember that sometimes we don't always get what we want. We get what is for the highest good of all. So that's very much what the universe wants to tell you on this Leo moon, because Leos can sometimes be a bit like me. I don't like to admit that, but we kind of are, we can be a bit like that, like, when's this going to happen? Very impatient. And so this is about allowing yourself to understand that, you know, sometimes there might be something you really, really want, but if there's been obstacles blocking you, maybe it's because the universe is looking at what's better for you. How are you going to grow more from this? What are you going to learn more from this? And, you know, what will be for the highest good of all? Because sometimes we can write wishes down, and it can be very self-absorbed, and we're not looking at where this is going to help everything for the bigger good. So it's important to kind of look at those as well. So I think that is kind of everything with this energy. And there's quite a lot of healing to do here, isn't there? So we do need to look at that. We also have a Lion's Gate the same day as the new moon, which is a really, really high energy. It's really annoying because I really wanted to do a meditation on Lion's Gate. It is such a wonderful portal to bring in magic and manifesting, especially when you're writing your new moon wishes. But unfortunately, I can't. I'm not around to do a meditation. So unfortunately I can't do one, and normally I would have. But yeah, so this weekend I'm not available to do that. But yeah, it's an intense energy. So please make sure that you are doing those wishes. You know, I want you to do some meditation to cleanse your energy, get out that sage and cleanse the energy of your home, have some beautiful baths with sea salt and Himalayan salt and essential oils, and just get that energy and within you, cleansing all of the energy within you. And get outside, because, you know, I often say about getting out on the full moon, but the new moon has a wonderful energy as well. You know, it's all about bringing new intentions in. It's all about growing new things rather than completion. It's a renewal. So it's really, really good to get out there and feel the renewal of that moon energy. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and please do contact me if you would like any help with that kind of confidence, that communication issues, any kind of feelings where creativity is lacking, your sacral chakra might be a bit blocked, or romance, prosperity. So Leo is just all about those kind of energies and that confidence. So thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all a really, really happy new moon. Thanks, bye.